What's going on, everybody? This is episode 9 of the Meat Locker podcast. And I'm joined here, as always, Josiah King.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes,
We're
sir.
excited to have you here today.
Yeah, we've got some juicy topics to talk about today. Each episode, me and Josiah throughout the week think about things to talk about, just in case, it just doesn't, topics don't just naturally come up in conversation. But yeah, so you got the COVID shot, your second COVID shot,
I did.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, so I got it 2 days ago. Yesterday, woke up at 4 in the morning, had a really bad shakes, like the chills. It was actually it was crazy how bad I was shaking. I don't think I've ever shooked that much in my life. I was trying to get some water from the sink over there, and I was like,
Jeez.
and it was in a cup, so it was like spilling. It was like,
wow, that's crazy.
But I felt better after I took a little bit of a nap, and then I woke up again later.
You took Tylenol or whatever, right?
Yeah. I kind of switched between Tylenol and Advil because I guess the pharmacy dude told me to go back and forth with them. So
that's kind of weird. Everybody says different things. They literally, like, there are so many different things. Nobody really knows exactly. It's like some people are like only ibuprofen. Some people are like only Tylenol. And that person said switch them out. And it's like,
yeah. Well, and I didn't like do it that much. I only did it once. I actually only took the Tylenol the night before, or the night that I got the shot, and then I took the Advil like literally almost 24 hours later. So, and that's it. So,
righto.
It wasn't like, I guess I wasn't really going back and forth. I just did one night and one the other night.
Okay, yeah.
Because I just had a really bad headache yesterday, and I needed to get rid of it. It was super bad, but
you're feeling a lot better today.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. Still hurting my whole body. Yesterday was terrible for like 3 hours, from like 12 to 3. Yeah, I couldn't get up or anything. I was just laying there, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up like at 4, and I felt normal. It was weird. But then I felt a little bit worse again at night, and then now I'm feeling like, I'm fine, but hurting.
Yeah, it's so weird, but not that bad compared to getting COVID. You know what I mean? So,
dude, if this was like this for me, then
I know. Yeah.
I wonder what COVID would be like.
Literally, dude.
Because I've heard people say this didn't affect them at all.
Yeah,
it affected me really bad.
My little brothers, they got their second shot, I think, a few days, last Friday. And today's Wednesday, the 23rd, if anybody's wondering. So I think it's like younger people, just it doesn't affect them as much. Like my parents, it was really bad. Mine, it was decently bad. And my little brothers, it was like practically nothing.
They got their second one?
Yeah.
And they didn't really like feel it at all?
Like they felt it. Like it just wasn't like, they basically went on with life normally. Their arm was really sore, and they felt a little sick, but nothing compared to like what we felt. So
yeah, that's so weird. Like I even talked to this dude from my work who was like in his late 40s, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I didn't feel anything." I'm like,
"Wow, that's crazy." Yeah, some people, and it's weird. My grandpa got a second shot, and then I don't think he felt anything the next day, but like 2 weeks later he got it, like the symptoms. So it's
2 weeks later?
Yeah.
What?
And he thought he had COVID. He went to the hospital and everything, and it just turned out to be the COVID, the vaccine symptoms. It's super weird.
What? That's so weird.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I didn't even know it could happen like that.
I know. It's super weird, but I guess that's what you're gonna get with like a vaccine that doesn't have enough time to like go years and years with the testing process or whatever. So
true.
And side effects or whatever, but
I know people who we're not going to take it because we don't know what's inside of it.
Well, we know exactly what's inside of it. It's tracking devices.
True that, implants for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be able to track us wherever we go now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they couldn't do that before with our phones, but
No, no, they don't have the capability of that.
no, they
You
had to
know,
put it in us.
and I believe there's a tracking device and a camera in there, and
Oh,
the camera it just moves around, just kind of looks out of at you just randomly.
they're
It's
trying to
pretty
kill us
crazy.
off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the only logical way. Anything that they make is definitely out there to get us.
That's the only logical way. I mean, I don't see any other explanation. But it's really nice not having to wear the mask in places. Like, oh my God. You know what I
And
realized? Sorry, go on.
go ahead, go ahead.
I realized I went in like stores and like I'm used to, having the mask on obviously and I can't smell as well. And I walk into like Safeway or
Hmm.
something and like the smell of like all the fruit and just everything is kind of just it's weird at first, because I've just
Oh yeah,
haven't
true.
smelled it in like a year and a half. It's
Yeah,
very weird.
true. I never thought about that. We don't really get to smell anything anymore. It's actually been kind of nice because when people with bad breath talk to you, you don't get to smell that. So I'm gonna
100%.
miss that. And I haven't gotten sick for the
Yeah,
past
same.
year. Like nothing.
Same. Yeah,
So I
man.
mean, I think it's helped. I definitely think it's helped with like passing any kind of viruses or anything because I haven't felt sick at all in a year.
Yeah. And of course there's like a test run where it's like if something, I don't know, happens again, then people are going to be so much more like, just, oh, we know exactly what to do. You wear the mask, you wash the whatever, social distance.
True.
Um, yeah, because even my grandparents are like, this is the craziest thing, like in this category they've ever been through, and they're like,
Hmm.
they're almost 80. So it's like, it's crazy that this is to this scale.
Out of their whole life,
Yeah.
this is like the craziest thing. That's wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine living in the I don't know if it was like the 60s or 40s. It was like the 40s, I think, when um with like when people had to worry about getting nuked, you know. Isn't that what we were talking
Wow.
about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, and I guess we still kind of need to worry about that a little bit, but the threat isn't totally gone.
Yeah,
But
uh, well, like in the in schools, they showed videos like, here's what we do if there's a bomb threat, and they would show like what you would do if there was like a nuke warning or something.
really,
Like they had cartoons made for schools to make it less scary, but they
oh,
would show
okay, so that wasn't in our lifetime.
right. No, that
Okay,
was like back in the
okay.
40s or
I'm like, I don't
whatever.
remember that. Dang, what would they do?
They had like bomb shelters. I
Really?
think in schools. Maybe
Hmm.
not. They had some sort of like thing to do.
Mm. Do you remember when you would be in like elementary school or whatever? And wait, did you go to elementary school?
Like half. Some
Okay,
years I
until
was
what grade?
homeschooled.
What
I
grade
think
were
I
you?
went to elementary school in first grade. I think second and third I was homeschooled.
Okay,
Fourth I went there. Yeah, fifth and sixth I was
okay,
homeschooled.
okay. So I don't know if you remember this, but like there would be these really creepy like I forgot what it was called, like someone came on the campus and basically like an active shooter before that was even a thing,
I remember those.
and they would be like, you have to close all the blinds, turn off all the lights, get underneath the desk. And it was so freaking creepy because it's like I was imagining if this actually happened, and like the principal would walk around and like stand behind the window blinds and just make it like
Yeah,
scary.
dude, I
I'm
actually
like,
remember that. He would like look
Jesus.
through the windows.
Yeah, it's like so freaking scarring.
Yeah, I remember that. And they would like he's got a knife or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I remember that. And they'd have to close all the blinds, get under the desks,
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
scary. Yeah, I want a bomb shelter so badly in my house, like just in the future, just some cool like Um, so you haven't seen the movie Parasite, right?
No, I needed to
Okay.
watch that though.
Okay. Um, I know you don't like watching movies with like subtitles, so you may not like that because it's all in Korean. But basically, there's whatever. It's kind of a spoiler. In a lot of houses, there are these bomb shelters, or not shelters, but like secret compartments because Korea or North Korea could invade South Korea. So they
Hmm.
have a bunch of rich houses have these little bunkers in there. So it'd just be so cool just to have like a secret bunker inside your house, and down there has a, a shower, bathroom, a kitchen,
Yeah.
everything, but just in case anything crazy happened.
Yeah, I don't know why it's cool to think about stuff like that. Just have a bunch of food down there.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Have like
Toilet
a
paper, because that's the most important thing if anything
percent
happens. Toilet
wet
paper.
wet wipes, of course.
Yeah.
It'd
Well,
be cool to have, sorry, it'd be cool to have like some garden area, or like grow all your plants like underground, like with like
yeah, true.
artificial sun lamps and
Yeah,
stuff.
like have you seen that Martian movie where he
Yeah,
grows potatoes? Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think that people freaked out about toilet paper when the whole pandemic started?
Just because supply was low.
But like if there's an emergency situation, to me, I feel like toilet paper would be the last thing on my mind. You could literally use anything to wipe, or you could just
Yeah,
get in the shower or something.
yeah, true.
But
But
like if you're in a serious, crazy situation where
mhm,
like there's so many important things that you need,
yeah.
I feel like toilet paper is
Yeah,
not
no,
that
it's
important.
not. It's not. And I think I don't th if it was like, Russia was invading, I wouldn't be like, "Go get a bunch of toilet paper," I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Let's get the more necessity things." But I think people were freaking out just because like they thought they wouldn't be able to go to stores for a while,
Hmm.
so just to stock up.
Maybe they just like, oh, I'm gonna be home, so can't get toilet paper.
And it's crazy things, like I guess if every single house tries and gets like, 10 packages of toilet paper, there's not going to be enough, like not nearly enough.
Yeah,
It's
true.
crazy.
Did you watch the Floyd Mayweather fight versus Logan Paul?
No, but I watched the highlights.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I didn't pay for it by myself, but I think there was like 3 or 4 of us that watched it, and it was okay. It's kind of
Yeah,
boring, you know. Um,
especially when they announce like there won't be an official winner and it won't
yeah,
affect like the records. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, well,
It's like, what is this? What's the point of this? Is it just
yeah.
like a
How do you bet on it? Like there was no bets, I don't think,
true?
because there's no winner.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
weird.
know. Yeah, it's. I wish I didn't pay for that,
Mm.
but
Oh, you did?
well, not the whole thing, but like
Oh, gotcha.
part
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah. Did you see that part where Floyd hit Logan and he and Logan like really hunched over Floyd and almost looked like he got knocked out a little bit?
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that where people
Yeah.
people were saying that he knocked him out and like
Yeah.
he's just holding him up. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible.
It very much, I don't think he was fully knocked out, of course, but
Mhm.
it very much looks like if Logan or if Floyd just like kind of pushed him off and got out of the way, it looked like he would just fall right over.
Yeah,
Looked like
yeah,
he,
definitely.
but yeah, so I don't know. That fight could have been so much cooler, but
Yeah,
because all that jazz. And honestly, I didn't even, it seemed like they should have put way more like promotion into that because I was waiting for it for the longest time, and then I just realized, oh, it's literally today,
yeah,
and I didn't even think about it.
hmm,
So,
yeah. It definitely wasn't that good. Uh, I don't know how much money they made from it. I think they made like a lot of money, but
I
it wasn't
bet
good.
anything,
I'm kind of getting tired of watching these fights where people don't really do anything.
right?
I get there's like technique, but when people are paying like all this money to watch a fight, you kind of want to see people actually go for it and not
Yeah,
just like run around.
On the other hand, did you watch the YouTube versus TickTokers fight?
No, did you watch it?
Dude, that was actually a good event. That was a
Really?
really good event. I I may or may not have just watched YouTube streams
Hmm.
of it because I'm broke, but I
Oh,
definitely paid
jeez.
for it. I 100% paid for it. Um, but like basically all of them were good because I think there were 6 fights, and
Hmm.
all of them had like this, you know, a fight's always kind of like more interesting when the guys don't really like each other and there's
Oh
drama,
yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Basically with all of the fights there was that, and there was some cool knockouts, and they were just going at it. And the
Hmm.
final fight, do you know who Bryce Hall is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
and you know who Austin McBroom is?
No.
Okay. So his YouTube channel is Ace Family. Austin McBroom is the YouTube side and Bryce Hall is the TikTok side, and they're both giant. Austin McBroom is
Hmm.
like huge on YouTube. He's got the Ace Family where it's just like a family vlogger or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Um, but so and Bryce Hall's like, so you didn't see that fight at all, right?
I think I watched a couple highlights about it, but
Okay.
nothing really. I didn't watch the whole fights.
Okay. So Bryce Hall was talking so much crap, and he's like, "I'm a fighter. I am a fighter. I've gotten to over 40 street fights. I'm gonna knock this 30-year-old dad out, blah blah blah. He's old, he's got a dad bod, you know, like all this trash talk."
Hmm.
And then Austin McBroom just absolutely demolishes Bryce Hall.
And what's it
Just
called? I'm gonna look.
ragdolls him.
I'm
Austin
gonna watch
McBroom
that.
versus Bryce Hall. And like literally it like there's some like he just turns him into a bobblehead, dude. Just
Really?
boom, boom, boom. And the facial expression on Bryce Hall, where it's like blood down his face, he's like, you know, and his
Really?
TikTok hair, you know how they all have like the short sides and like the long, like
Yeah.
flowing hair. It's like sweaty and like dripped all over the place. And
Wait, which one was the one with the dad bod?
well, he didn't even have a dad bod, but he
Oh,
was just
okay.
clowning on him. Austin McBroom is in good shape, and um, but um, but yeah, dude, that was like literally the best outcome that could have ever happened. And Bryce Hall isn't like a terrible guy. He just talks so much crap. That's
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
it's nice to see when people just are like being assholes and
Yeah,
then they just get beat up.
uh,
That's my favorite thing. That's why I like
yeah.
watching fighting. Although the Conor McGregor fight is coming up soon. Do you know
Is
who
it
that
Dustin
is?
Poirier
Yeah.
3, right?
Yeah. It's in like 2.5 weeks.
Really?
Hmm.
I wish I had the money to spend on these fights though. It's like, and also the UFC makes you do like some sort of subscription thing, right?
Yeah, dude, that whole UFC thing is so confusing. It's like you have
Yeah.
to get like a, I don't know, like this subscription with
Yeah, where you pay every month and you get all the fights, but it's
but
like,
you don't get the big pay-per-views. You still have to pay for those, which is like
what?
$70. Yeah, so you have to pay for that, I think.
Plus the
And then
subscription?
yeah, which
Jesus.
it's like I never buy those. Like, that's why people I think are going on this huge like people are watching these stupid boxing fights and stuff because the UFC is just making things so expensive and complicated to watch them. Even though
Seriously.
it's way better, but still like
Now, yeah, right, better fights. Do you think that they would make more money if, say, for example, UFC, you you can pay for individual fights, like $20 for, and it gets more expensive as the fights go on, like
mhm.
$10 for the first one, 15, 20, 25, whatever. And then like, you know, I don't
I
know.
don't think they would
Yeah,
because then people would only pay for the main events because nobody really
true.
wants to watch the undercards. And I think that that's how people get more famous is because you have to watch the undercards when you pay for the whole fight
What
and
if,
they
what,
see. Go
okay.
ahead.
What if it's like this? you pay for the final fight, or,
Hmm.
that's the full package, you get them all. But if you pay for the fourth fight, you get the fourth and back. Pay for the third, fourth, third and back. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something that would make it easier than how they're doing it now, because $70
Hmm.
is a lot of money. Even
Yeah.
$50 is a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the Floyd Mayweather fight versus Logan Paul was $50. And so when you're paying like $70 for a UFC fight, it's like,
Mm,
and the people in boxing get paid way more than UFC.
yeah, that's
Like
something they really charge.
Logan Paul got 20 million and Floyd Mayweather got like 100
Are you
million.
serious?
Yeah. And it was
I don't
only
know
50
how that
bucks.
happens. I don't
Yeah.
know
I don't understand it
how they
either.
make that much money. That means they have to make way more than 120 million.
Yeah. So let's see if,
Way
I mean, look,
more. Pay for all the employees that are working on it, make profit.
let's see.
That's
So
crazy.
Floyd and Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Okay, I'm gonna look at see how much they see how many people bought it.
Okay. And the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight, how it was
Hmm.
like I think it came out that they lied about the numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Um,
said the numbers of how many people paid for it.
so it says that the fight had about 1 million pay-per-view buys or exceeded that. So let's just say it was 1 million times 50. It's like 50 million. Yeah, I don't understand how. I don't
Yeah.
get it. I don't know.
Yeah, because you'd think, you know, 50 a million pay-per-view buys, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But still wouldn't be enough to cover that insane payout to the fighters.
Yeah, because that's 120 million just for them to both of their paychecks
Yeah.
combined. So I don't know how that works. It's
Yeah,
a lot of money.
and honestly, is like, I don't know if that's confirmed, you know what
Hmm.
I mean, or if it's
Yeah.
talk. Because 20 million for Logan Paul,
Hmm.
like, I don't know, maybe there's so much money in these crap, but because I know Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall, they both got 5 million, which
Oh,
I
really?
thought that was a lot, but
Yeah.
Logan Paul gets uh, 4 times as much.
Well, usually, and it definitely makes sense because, Floyd Mayweather is the
Yeah,
biggest, most like yeah, biggest fighter of all time, basically. So
yeah,
he always gets paid over 100 million per fight. I don't know how, but he does.
it's insane.
So, like,
Floyd Money Mayweather,
yeah, it's crazy. I don't know
dang.
how he does it.
But the celebrity fights, they're so like they are so drawing, and like entertaining if it's two people that people know. Like, I don't know, try and think of like what if they did like The Rock versus,
Dude,
some person that would actually be a Joe Rogan or so. I don't know,
yeah,
something funny like that. Like, eh, yeah, it's like super
yeah.
dumb, but people would watch the crap
I
out of
would
that.
watch that, like The
Yeah,
Rock versus like
John
Donald Trump or
Cena or
something.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like in an actual
Donald
real fight.
Trump. Yeah,
Because like The Rock has gone against John Cena in WWE, but
yeah,
that's
but
not real. It's like
yeah, yeah, dude.
I don't know how people watch that.
Dude,
Do
I
you?
know. Watch it every day. Just kidding.
I mean, like, I just don't understand that whole thing because we used to watch when we
Yeah,
were kids, and I was like, oh, cool, but like now I don't know. It's all
yeah,
fake, so
yeah.
it's not entertaining to me, but
Yeah, it's entertaining to some people, and I guess I mean, there are real stunts.
yeah.
They can
Oh
get
yeah.
seriously hurt, but
Yeah.
just knowing that it's all planned and the outcome is planned and all
Hmm.
that, it's just like, yeah, not for me.
Yeah, like I see like the people's Instagrams from WWE and they're like 4-time world champion and like post a picture with their belt on it and then people in the comments are like, congratulations, we knew you could do it. It's like
Oh my God. It's like I feel like some people don't know that it's fake too.
Yeah.
Even though when you
Uh-huh.
watch it, it's like the punches are obviously not connecting.
Yeah.
That's what makes it, UFC and crap so like different than anything you've ever seen. Because even boxing, sometimes it's with the giant gloves and they're moving so quick that it's hard to like kind of pinpoint the contact sometimes,
Mm, yeah.
But with UFC, it's so like in your face and so clear to see that it's
Yeah.
intense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like to. I did MMA for a while, for a little bit, this gym, and it just like sucked because I think I only sparred like twice with somebody, and you get these like thicker gloves, but they're still not that thick. Like if you get punched in the face, it still hurts.
Yeah.
And like I think I did it for a couple months, sparred with this guy, and he's like started going hard and was actually just like
Yeah.
punching me in the face, and it hurt. And I'm like, I need to stop. This
Yeah, that's the
hurts.
thing about it. It's like people are I was gonna do that too, but I didn't want to risk just some idiot that has, that is just trying to get anger out or something and like,
Yeah,
to kick my knee or, twist something bad or something bad, and just go way too hard.
yeah,
Like
because there is people like that.
I feel like probably most people are gonna be like that in just a random MMA place. If they like dedicate their life to it, and like learn about it, they're for sure gonna know that because they also don't want to get hurt, so they don't want people to do it to them. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's just people are so inconsiderate and just
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah. Let's see what I had something else. Um, yeah, I don't.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 9, and we have 9 subscribers, so works out
Thank you to
perfectly.
all of our subscribers.
Yeah, we recently got a new subscriber, and
Um,
maybe 2. So thank you very much for tuning in.
yeah, and I want to do something fun next week for our 10th episode. I don't know what,
Yeah,
but we should try and figure something out.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got to do every, well, the double digits is good, and then when we hit 100, and then 200, 300 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
hopefully it'll be in person with Dallas, but Dallas is just a slippery little eel.
yeah. We don't. Or apparently, right now he is in a different part of the state, so he couldn't be with us today, and they're having some complications over there. So,
Yeah. Dude, it's
um,
going to be 114 degrees in Eastern Washington this weekend.
dude,
Huh? It's going to be 90 something here. I think it's
man,
going to be 96.
I'm leaving for North Dakota on Sunday.
Oh,
So, yeah, our flight is at 12
dude, 99 on
a.m.
Sunday
Seriously?
here in where we live. That's insane. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness. And that's Sunday, right?
Yes. Oh my
I'm actually
God,
kind of
dude.
glad about that because that's the day I leave.
Dude, thank God that I got this air conditioning. Thank
True. Has it been
the
helping?
Are you kidding me, dude? It gets too cold in here sometimes.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Dang.
Like, and then I'll completely forget that it's a hot day and
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk out of my room or out of my room and like a heat wave will just over my body. I'm like, oh my
Do you have to take
God.
off the screen to put that in?
Um, Take off the screen. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's one of those like hang out
Oh, okay, got
the
it.
window or whatever. But yeah, it was actually super easy to install. You literally just plug it in, push start, and then it's ready to rock.
Oh, okay. I need to get one of those actually because it's getting
Dude.
really hot in our apartment. Also,
Oh, I see your little dog.
oh, hey puppy,
You
Paula.
want to show him to the people?
Yeah, I'll let him come back over here. He was
Oh
sleeping.
man, Apollo.
Yeah. So Sunday, it's gonna be 97 here, but in North Dakota, it's gonna be 79. So
Crazy.
hi, hi puppy, come here. Wee. So yeah, this is Apollo. He's a crazy. He has the most energy out of any dog I've ever seen. Doesn't
Well,
let us sleep.
yeah, I see what you're saying. It's kind of a hard breed to pinpoint.
Yeah, I did like this thing where I like took a picture of his face, put it in this app, and it tells you what dog breed you have. And
Whoa,
I think it works because I did it for Romeo, and we know what he is, and everything. It said everything he was, and it was right.
holy crap.
Yeah, like so I did it for him, and it makes sense.
I'll try that with my dog.
Yeah, you should. Because let's see, what
That's
did it say
crazy.
he was? It said he was a lot of Parson Russell Terrier,
Hmm.
which is this is what they look like. But so it makes sense.
Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect.
Can you see?
Yeah, I think so.
But
Cool.
yeah. So also this one a little bit. Okay, can't see it. But yeah.
Alice also
So
got a dog. I think like I don't even know a while ago, but he didn't bring it up. Um, did you find your subject you wanted to bring up? You're looking for?
no, I think I deleted my notes on accident. Sorry, people.
All right, it's all good.
But
So I have two things that I really want to ask you,
mhm.
but this one just real quick. I was just curious. What is your favorite food?
Mm, like
Any
favorite.
food, any style, or what, like Italian, anything.
If there was one food I could have for the rest of my life,
Hmm.
it would be peanut butter.
Just straight up
Yeah,
with a spoon.
yeah.
Hmm.
No, like if there, so like I love peanut butter. I can have that all day, every day. So peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatever.
Mm. Hmm.
Peanut butter and rice cake. How about you?
Peanut butter and rice cake. Hmm. That's a good one. I guess it changes it when you think of, what you could have for the rest of your life.
What's the thing you eat the most? Like every day? Is there something you have every day that you're just like,
I have these Costco fajitas a lot. But it'd probably be hamburger. Nice juicy
okay,
hamburger.
yeah.
Made in the Traeger, smoked at
Mm.
375, put some Johnnies on there, pretzel bun. Yeah. But then again,
Dude,
it's like I don't know if I could have that for the rest of my life. You know what I
I
mean?
definitely
So
couldn't. My girlfriend, every time we'd have hamburgers, she would throw up for some reason. Like every time. And so it's kind of made me start to feel sick of hamburgers because I relate that to every time I have a
shoot.
hamburger with her,
Why?
I'm laying in my bed, I just hear her like throwing up the hamburger.
What the
And
frick?
so yeah, I don't know
Why does
why
she
she
even
always throw
eat
it up.
hamburgers then?
Well, she does that at this point because
Okay.
we started to see a trend of every time she would have them, she would throw up that night. So it
That's
kind of put a sour taste in my mouth.
anywhere, like whether you get it
Yeah,
whether you cook it at home or get it at a restaurant.
yeah,
Hmm.
anywhere.
It's very peculiar. I'm trying to
I
think
don't know
of
why.
maybe she's I don't know, the the bun. I don't know. That's very interesting though.
Yeah.
Now, I have two things that I want to get to the bottom of. Um,
Okay.
how do you find your inspiration?
For
Whatever. For your music, for just anything that inspires you.
not wanting to work at my job. That's my
So,
inspiration.
okay, I'm thinking about if that's motivation or if that's
Oh,
inspiration. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
true.
my other question is, how do you find motivation?
So motivation, I guess, would be job, not wanting to work at my
Hmm.
job.
Right.
Inspiration. Yeah, that's hard. I don't know.
Yeah, like, is it watching movies? I mean, I guess it depends on what you're finding inspiration for, but it's because we're all going to get inspired by and for different things.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to watch a movie and listen to the soundtrack and get inspired by that. Blah,
Hmm.
blah, blah, blah. So, um,
Yeah, I think that movies inspire me, especially to make music, because I always watch a movie and I just like how it makes me feel. So,
mm, yeah,
um,
same with me. Film wise, like when I watch like a really nice movie with like an amazing story and written beautifully, like it just makes me want to write movies
yeah,
so badly.
me too.
Dude, we have to make some films like in these next years.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like
I've been
have
wanting
to.
to for a while.
We need to come together and think of a cool idea, write it, like actually do everything properly and like make that because
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's so fun doing it.
Hmm.
Like you make your own world.
Yeah, we need to go to like a forest or not
Mm.
even just anywhere.
I mean, we can do it. It depends if we're doing a short film or like it depends on how long the film's going to be and everything like that. But it's like I want to start putting in some serious work into these. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because if anybody doesn't know, which all of you don't, me and Josiah used to make little short films in high school, right?
I think it was. Do you still have those videos?
Um, I think so. And some of them are probably on. Oh yeah, we also made parkour edited videos, which is so cringe.
I still have them up on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe we'll release those at 10 million subscribers.
Yeah,
um, Literally thinking of the channel name is so easy to find.
I know. True, actually. Yeah, that's
um,
true.
all right, that's the only hint I'm giving y'all. Um, but yeah, we got to make some films. I've been wanting to do that for so long.
Yeah, we got to be like the next Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, literally. Imagine if Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer had a podcast together. That'd be
Watch that.
crazy dope.
I would watch that and just suck all that information into me, you know?
Orbit. Um, how do you find inspiration and motivation to uh, eat? Basically just be healthy and work out and stuff like that.
Mm, for me, it depends on the time of the year. I feel like I always am changing how I think of everything. There's times in the year where I'll go like 2 or 3 months with just eating really bad foods and not really care.
Mm,
And then there's times where I'm like, well, I want to be healthy, so I'll eat good. Um,
yeah.
it just
Yeah, I mean that's
depends.
kind of how it's like for me as well. More bad than good, but
Hmm.
I'm just trying to think because it's like there's got to be a way to get into the mindset of like kind of just changing your life to where you want like you want the good foods that are
Yeah.
good for you,
Hmm.
like I don't know if it's just like dedicating a whole year to just eating nothing but that. But it's
Hmm.
like you also have to think it's like There's going to be times where you're on vacation and you want to have something nice at a restaurant or whatever it is. You know, you want to give
Hmm.
yourself pleasure,
Yeah.
but have to balance it all somehow. So
Hmm.
it's very difficult. I've been trying to think of how to do that for a very long time, how to balance everything and change the way I change the try to be healthy in like a long-term way, you know, a way that's
Yeah.
sustainable.
Hmm. You
So,
know, have you thought about exercise at all?
like doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
um, because
Incorporating exercise and all that.
yeah, because me and Eric just bought mountain bikes
Mm,
and we want to start biking around. Do you have a bike?
yeah, I've got a mountain bike.
You do?
Yeah,
We should all mountain bike, like, or maybe not go on a mountain, but just go ride around soon because
yeah, that'd be cool for
um,
sure.
we went to this trail last weekend and it was pretty cool. It was the place in Cedar Woolley, you know, um that old like what is it called? The abandoned hospital or whatever it's called.
Uh,
I think we've
yeah,
all been there before.
yeah, it's called
Oh, S- state,
Eastern State Hospital, something like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely don't feel comfortable like actually mountain biking,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
I've
like
I've
on
never even
trails.
done that before,
Yeah.
but
I don't
um,
even know if I'm going to or if my bike could even like withstand that because
mhm.
that's crazy.
No, I watched some
Some of
videos
those
and they do
things.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But
And especially like with our trails, there's like so many roots and crap like in it.
mhm, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally down to do that though. That'd be real fun.
yeah. Just go biking around.
Hmm. Yeah, and thinking of things like that too that are like exercise, but really fun as
Hmm.
well. You don't even think
Yeah,
of it like exercise.
yeah.
Like it'd be cool if we had a bunch of friends and we could do like some, I don't know, like kickball or
Something
play
fun.
tag. No, but
Ring around the rosy.
yes, push each other on the swings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd just be cool to have like a big group of friends
I'm
and
just so tired of going to the gym and lifting weights. It's just so boring. I can't do it. I just feel like I
yeah,
can't do that anymore. It's so boring.
yeah. And honestly, I would rather have the athletic body as
Hmm.
opposed to just a really muscular body.
Yeah, because
You
I've
know,
been going so long to like lift weights, and I feel
mm,
like it's not even fun. You're standing
yeah.
in one spot and lifting. I'd probably rather do push-ups and pull-ups.
Right. Yeah. Calisthenics, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. We used to do a whole bunch of that at the local playgrounds.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We would be at like elementary schools, like doing parkour, even though it was just like doing pull-ups and like swinging around and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, it was fun, good, very good exercise,
Yeah.
especially considering I would. Oh yeah, we were going to talk about this in the previous episode. So me and Josiah, when we were like, I don't even know what age we were like when we used to meet and go to the
Hmm.
parkour,
Hmm.
15, 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
Something
would
around that.
meet, right? And we're like, all right, I'm leaving right now. Okay, let's meet halfway. So I would go, right, all the way down. And I'm like, wow, it's halfway right here. It's weird he's not here. And and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's just gonna be. I'm gonna turn the corner. He's gonna be there. And I kept thinking that. And then I would go to where I can see his house, and I see him just coming out of his house as when I'm like literally walking up to his house. I'm like, and the
Yeah.
reason we met halfway just because I didn't have to walk alone, but or if we were just, I don't know why actually. I think that was the only reason, right?
I think it's just
Because we were
to
going
make it
straight to the
equal.
playground. I
Yeah.
don't know. Sounds so stupid. We were meeting at the playground.
Yeah, true. Like in high school,
Yeah.
because
We even got like
those were
we
good
got
memories.
yeah. No, oh my God, I love those memories. Yeah, and I think that's like at my most fit time actually,
Hmm.
because we
Same.
literally just walked and worked out all day.
True. That's pretty much all we did. I mean,
Yeah.
and
And
then
low
we'd go
key,
back and make videos.
yeah. And I would still like to do that if we could.
Yeah.
Like if we could just walk to a playground, just play, like do pull-ups and just talk like we used to do, that'd be
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
We even
Those were
got
good times.
we got parkour gloves, dude, off the internet.
Hmm.
Thinking of it now, we could have just got any gloves and it would be the
Yeah.
same, you know? But
True.
we got ones like dedicated to parkour.
I want to see if they still have those.
Here, be
How did we
interesting
even
for a
afford
second. I think I
those?
have them in my drawer right here. So just
No
talk about.
way. Um, what? Oh,
Take a look at these,
dude,
ladies and gentlemen.
you still have them? What?
Look at this. Got like two people
Dude.
parkouring on there. So it's only got these, and then this whole thing is rubber.
Wait, can I see that picture again of the people? I want to see if that's the picture we used.
Used.
Dude, I think that's the same picture we used for for the YouTube channel we made.
Oh, that's cool. That
Let
would
me
have been
see.
a funny coincidence. But yeah, it's like it's basically like wide receiver gloves where it's like the inside is very I can't even fit into them now.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's crazy. I literally can't
Dude.
fit in them.
Yeah,
Wow.
see, that's oh wait, I was gonna show it like what the picture was, but then it would
Yeah.
show the screen.
You know, it's crazy. These used to be purple, I thought, right
What are they
here.
now?
It's like in person you can see or on the camera you can see the color, but in person it just looks black.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
looks
yeah,
purple right here.
pretty crazy, eh?
Hmm. Wow. Riley sucks. Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so basically I'm just in the process of because the way I find my inspiration for working out at least is excuse me, wanting to look good,
Hmm.
obviously.
Not
And
just be a ball of grease.
yeah. Yeah. And um like watching podcasts of like do you know who David Goggins is?
Hmm.
Oh really? Highly recommend you check out his Joe Rogan appearance, David Goggins. But
Okay.
it was like watching that, it's just like hugely motivating. Or like any person that, like accomplished something great, like
Yeah.
just watching them and but it's like I think an inspiration is like fuel, it's something that runs out and you need to refill it. It's not
Hmm.
like you watch one good podcast and then you're good for the rest of your life. You
No.
need to like
Yeah.
keep feeding it. And I think that's the difficult part because it's like I'll watch it, I'll get really inspired to start working and then kind of just like lose my way
Yeah.
along the path or whatever.
Hmm.
And what I need to do is when I start seeing I lose motivation or whatever or inspiration, then I, you know, look for it again.
Yeah. Hmm. Me too. You,
Yeah.
there's always like challenges that come up, and then you kind of get unmotivated. You're like, oh, this is hard to do, or what would you, if you could live forever, do you think you'd want that?
It's a
Like if
good
you got
question.
one chance, if someone was like, here,
Mm,
you can live
No,
forever, but you still
no,
have to do the, yeah. I
no,
wouldn't
for
want
sure
to.
not. Yeah, I'm excited to die. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm ready.
No, yeah. I mean, that would be an interesting experience, but no. Um, isn't it crazy? It's like, what if by the time we're older, the life expense expectancy is like so much longer.
Hmm.
Because people are always already saying it's like 120, 150 years now is what you and I will be calculated to live. Isn't
Really?
that crazy? Yeah. So it's like,
What?
so think of it. You think of 50 years old being pretty old, right? I
Yeah.
mean, not pretty old, but like, whoa, I'm 50,
Yeah.
And then 100 is another 50 years, I think a lot of people, including me, think you're very close to 100 at 50, even
Hmm.
though it's the same distance from 0 to 50, obviously.
Yeah.
Imagine another 50 years old, 50
True.
years after being 100.
Yeah.
And it's not like you see the 100-year-olds now where they're like, crazy old. It'll be like a 70-year-old at age 100. You know what
That
I'm
would be
saying?
crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that if you didn't look that old or feel
Yeah.
that old at that age,
Yeah.
like 100.
And it wouldn't work if you felt that old at that age. Because
True, because yeah,
no 100-year-olds are thinking, I've got another 50 years, I'm good, like
yeah.
they're not
Hmm.
gonna. But if you're a 7-year-old and at the the fitness of a 70-year-old, 60, 70, then you could easily go another 50 years at that fitness level.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just something crazy to think about,
Hmm.
I think.
Imagine seeing a 70-year-old and he looks like he's like 40, 45.
Right, dude, true. Yeah.
That'd be weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it'd be cool, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, you sent me a picture or a video on excuse me, on Instagram, and it was like some lady that I would pin her at 55. It was
yeah.
one of those where it's like she's probably younger than what she looks, but she like probably smoked or like did drugs or something,
Yeah. Well, I
right?
Googled her age.
Oh, really?
She's like 38. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, well, she looked, very older, and she probably in if I was just basing off of age, she looks probably 65 in my eyes.
Yeah.
And then she put on a bunch of makeup and literally looked like a 30-year-old, which I guess was her actual age. But
Yeah. I think
that
she,
is insane.
I think the thing that made her look the oldest was not having teeth.
I didn't even notice that. I thought her face looked wrinkly.
Yeah, she she didn't have teeth.
Okay, well did she put in
And
dentures throughout the
yeah.
makeup?
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. That's interesting. Well, yeah, if
So
she's got no teeth at 35, I'm pretty sure there's drugs involved.
yeah. And so what I didn't realize is that when you don't have teeth, it kind of makes your lips like sink in. I
Yeah.
feel like this.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So you look even more old without teeth. You look
Yeah.
not having teeth like doubles your age because it's
Mm,
like not only do you not have teeth, but you don't this like your lips go inwards, so it makes you look like you have no lips and you're old
right.
and
Yeah.
wrinkly.
And also, I think just having decent looking teeth
Hmm.
increases attractiveness
Oh
so
yeah,
much, which
100%.
is weird. You're
Yeah.
super lucky that you have good teeth and you never even had braces.
Well,
That's
like my
insane.
bottom teeth are really bad, but luckily
I don't think
it's
the
not
bottom
really
teeth
bad, but
matter at all.
no, because like you never would
Because
show
I
me.
had braces and my bottom teeth are already starting to kind of move out of place or whatever. But the front teeth, you don't even know how lucky you were that you didn't have to get braces, dude. That was
Hmm.
so bad. And honestly, I think it may have had a play in when I finally, because when you have braces, you can't eat like basically anything you want to eat because you'll break a wire or you have to
Oh
eat
yeah,
like super slow, so you might as well not even eat it. So I went
true.
withdrawal for like 4 years, 3 or 4 years while I had the braces, and then when I got them off, I was just like a pig and just sucked everything down because like, oh my god, I can eat it so quick.
Yeah,
So now I feel
true.
like that like played into how I eat now, which is like a huge pig.
Yeah, I think that honestly having braces might be a good idea. Again, like something like that
Mm,
would be helpful if you were trying to lose weight.
yeah, it would, but I'm not going through that again. just for that. Like,
Dude, I'm in
dude,
the same boat right now, bro.
pain, so
Like
much
you
pain.
remember how healthy I used to eat, and then like
Mhm.
now I just eat whatever I want. I eat a lot of it because
Yeah,
I just like to enjoy good food,
dude, same, literally. And I was telling Jax the other day, my little brother, like when I have food, like say we go outside or go out there, get some Popeyes and we're driving home.
Yeah,
If I have that Popeyes and I know I'm about to gobble it down, I feel so happy. I'm like,
yeah, dude,
this
same,
is so awesome right now. And I'm like, while I'm
same.
eating, I might as well be in heaven. And I
Yeah,
eat like the biggest pig ever. Like I'm about to finish this bite. I have the next bite all queued up. And then swallow bite. Swallow bite. And I'm like, it's insane, dude. It's like
yeah. I'm the same way. Like when I get a nice, dude, it's just so funny because like we used to eat so healthy and stuff, and
literally.
like care about our bodies,
Yeah.
and then now it's like we're just pigs.
Yeah. Literally
Because
is
like I'll do the same thing. I'll get like a couple corn dogs from the freezer, like heat them up, get some ketchup ready,
yeah.
have a big glass of milk. Oh man,
And you're so excited in that moment knowing
dude.
what's about to happen.
Yeah, and like I can't start eating until I have a show ready or something.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
like, oh, I gotta have a movie ready or a show or
Uh-huh.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Usually it's YouTube,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
but
that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, and it's like I know we've said this before. It's like it's our bodies.
mhm.
We should care more about what we're putting in there, not just a bunch of frozen corn dogs and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Costco fajitas and stuff. And it's like,
dude, I know. And like I think the thing that started to make me go off the rails was that we lived with my girlfriend's mom and stepdad for a few months last year,
mm,
and her stepdad always made food every night. Like he made dinner
mm,
every single night, and it was
uh,
always like really good food.
mm.
And they're the type of people that are like, all right, go get seconds. We got to get rid of this. So you're like,
Dang,
so
dude.
like he'd
Yeah.
make like super good ribs, and
I
like
know. I made ribs this weekend for Father's Day. And it's like, it's so difficult when you can make the food as well,
yeah,
like from scratch. Because
hmm
I'll make like this orange chicken where it's like all a bunch of little fried pieces of chicken. I put this orange chicken sauce, and the whole thing is so freaking delicious, but
yeah,
it's so unhealthy. And it's like, it sucks so much. But it's like, I think there are so many things that are very healthy
hmm
and still taste pretty dang good.
yeah,
Maybe they just take longer to prepare or something.
yeah. You
Like,
know, when I come back from North Dakota, I want you to make me a burger. Like I want to come over and then you just make the best burger you can, like with your pretzel buns, because I've never had that
all right, man.
on your grill or whatever you have.
I have a Traeger. Let it be
hmm
known, I have a Traeger. Okay?
Oh, is it the thing with the little? Oh, I know what that is. You got the pellets and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dude, like these burgers, they're messy because they're so juicy.
hmm
But I was telling my dad, I'd rather have it messy and juicy than not as messy and less juicy. You know what I'm saying? But
hmm
dude, oh my God, they're insane.
So
Like,
like,
and maybe I'm
yes.
incredibly biased, but I feel like I've captured. I don't know how you could make the burger better, like the
hmm
burger itself, the
Yeah.
patty.
Yeah.
You're looking at me with a hesitant eye.
No, I believe you actually.
Okay.
Like, and I'm actually I want to set up a time when I come back. So like a
Okay.
couple weeks from now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just come over and
Pretzel bun, you cut that bit in half. You butter both sides. You obviously toast them on the flat top.
hmm
Um, 8-ounce patties, stick them on the Traeger,
hmm
8 minutes each side at 375. So it's smoked. It's not getting direct heat at any time. Um, I literally have thought about how I could, because there are different styles of patties. There's like smash burgers, which I do as well, and those are
Yeah.
pretty good, but
Mm-hmm.
I prefer these more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll have to set up a date for that. Trying to
Yeah.
think when that would be.
Just sometime whenever I come back.
Yeah. But just when that would be for, I guess you could just come over during the day sometime when, yeah, I don't know, we can talk about this sometime.
Yeah. Hmm.
I wonder
Or you
if
can
this
just
has
ship
been,
it.
I could ship it. I could ship it. Yeah. Just ship it, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if this has been an hour. I feel like we should definitely like always do at least an hour on
Yeah.
podcasts. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I was thinking.
And even longer if we could.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, have you ever watched a podcast and you're like, oh, I wish this was like 3 hours longer, or
True.
something
Yeah.
crazy.
I think it has been because I think we started at 10:30.
Okay, nice. Awesome. Yeah,
Um,
we can call it here if you want.
yeah. Just if you made it this far, thank you, and
Yeah, thank
I
you very
want you
much.
guys to comment below what you want to see next week for us for our special 10th episode.
Yeah,
Um, I want to do something cool or fun. We'll
I
see.
sure want to do the in-person podcast. Like, I think that would be freaking awesome. I did. It's so difficult to schedule a date with Dallas.
Yeah.
He's just always so busy. Um, yeah, but that will eventually happen, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because that will be fun. Because
Hmm.
you'll all see us in person. It won't be on Zoom.
True.
Like, these Zoom podcasts are fine, but oh my God, how much better it'd be if we were all sitting in the same ding dong room.
True.
Like, literally. In
Yeah.
the future, when, we're popular, we'll have a
Famous.
studio. We will
Maybe
have,
we'll.
we'll have a meat locker studio, and it'll be inside of a meat
Yeah.
locker.
Oh.
It'll be cold. Okay. Meat hanging all around us.
Blood dripping.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Peace.